Camera, action. We are rolling. Everybody, welcome to today's masterclass. Zach Deane here to share with you how to co-create a 6-figure-a-year business. Super excited for you to be here. This is going to be an action-packed web class as well. You're going to get a lot out of this. I highly recommend you take notes, ask questions. But before we get into this, I'd love to know where you are tuning in from. So please jump into the chat. Share with us where you're tuning in from. And if you have any questions, let us know as well. I'd love to know about you. What is your business? What is your vision for this year? And what are you working on? So to get into this, we're going to be talking about a frequency therapy machine and my process through this and how I've gone on to create a multiple 6-figure-a-year business and how I've helped other people do the same as well. So before we get into this, I'd like to just play this quick little video just to give a little bit of context, how this journey has started, how this journey started for me, and how this has created so much health and wealth for so many people around the world. So we're just going to play this video. And
this is the most exciting thing I've seen in the last 15 years.
Look, there is a frequency for simply everything. No matter if you're an athlete and you need to recover faster, there are frequencies that recover you faster. Or you have sleep problems, there are frequencies that make you sleep better. If you have chronic pain or whatever, they're good for your pain as well. You know, anti-aging, there are frequencies for you that's good for your skin elasticity. Mental balance, there are frequencies for you that make you feel better. Improve your mood. The question with the frequency is, what do you want to improve in your life? I'm sure there is something you want to improve in your life. Let it be better sleep, more energy, better mood, more hair, whatever it is. There is a frequency for simply everything.
Nikola Tesla, who said, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration.
Wow.
What does it say?
What
does it say?
Wow. The love of the mother was felt as blackmail and control.
Whoa. Wow.
And what's that resonate with you?
100%. I spoke to my mom for the first time in like a year about what's been going on over the last year, a week ago.
Really?
And
oh my god, wow.
And I knew this was going to come up. I was like, I wonder if it's going to come up.
One of the greatest inventors of all time, Nikola Tesla, the genius who lit the world, once said, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy.
So guys, just to give you a little bit of context, that was my very first experience with Healy. Brandon there sitting at the beach with my friend Jamie and a whole bunch of friends to show them this incredible device that I'll be walking you guys through today. And I want to be able to, I guess, walk you through this with my journey and for this to be really interactive. So I'd love to start off with a couple of questions. So what would happen to your health? Because I really think health is linked with health. And if you found a device a portable device that reduced inflammation, reduced the pain and stress and deepened your sleep, sped up recovery, helped with detox and improved your memory. And it also helped to boost your energy, skin, organs, and meridian health. It also helped improve your resilience to electrosensitivity, chakras, and supported anxiety management, migraines, and more. So what if you found a device like this? Could you get excited? And what would happen to your lifestyle if you were able to work from home, building an online business? And the only way you would get paid an extra, say, $150,000 to $10,000 plus per week was by helping people improve their health and wellness. And you didn't do this alone. You did this with a group of highly skilled individuals with one-on-one group training. And it helped you every step of the way towards your goals and dreams and goals. So could something like this get you excited? This is all about health and wealth. I know some people who are super healthy, but they can't pay for organic food. I know some people who are really wealthy, but they are not confident to take their shirt off at the beach. They're not truly confident in their own skin. And I don't think that's true wellness or wealth. And so what we're going to get into today is helping you understand a business model, helping you understand a product that's solving a massive problem in a world with lots of people experiencing lots of challenges. And so just making sure the microphone is good here. Here we go. And so jumping straight into this, guys, introducing Healy. For me, I found out about this 15 or 16 months ago through a health mentor of mine, someone I've known for about 13 years. He had an experience with this device. You've seen it right here. It scans the body. It figures out what's out of balance, and then it sends frequency back to the body to help the body get back into balance. It's a frequency therapy machine. It's kind of like a battery charger to your smartphone, right? It's kind of like the phone charger to your phone or your laptop, but for your cells, cellular health, cellular regeneration. And so he did the program. Which was relaxation, and then he ran that, felt relaxed that night, had an amazing night's sleep. The next day, he calls me up and he says, Zach, I don't know what this Healy device is, but you should check it out. It's from Germany, 15 years of research, 2,500 practitioners, high-end doctors utilizing this technology that's 25,000 euros originally and utilizing it within practice, helping people from all around the world. There's 500,000 people they've treated, and they've compressed the technology into a wearable where you can utilize frequency therapy inside the house, outside the house. And I was like, Jamie, what are you talking about? I don't even know what frequency therapy is. I've been in the health and wellness industry for a long time, health coaching. I work with multiple brands online and at events, and doing hundreds and hundreds of people with health coaching online with my YouTube channel, and also at my workshops. And so what I saw with Healy when I did my research is that this is the next evolution of holistic health and freedom. Right now, the world is going into lockdown, and solutions are more important than ever. There's no time to try some new fad or some kind of get healthy quick thing. This is all about traditional, natural, holistic, alternative therapies that are going to help our body regenerate through natural approaches. And that's what this is all about. And so within this, I found the product. It was amazing. It treated all these amazing people, from 87-year-old Larry to pets, right? And within that, I thought, oh my gosh, I have a bunch of questions. This was so new to me. How did I not know about being in the health and wellness space for over 6 years at the time? I didn't know about frequency therapy. So I had a lot of questions. I have 5 major questions that I'm going to go through today with you. And in doing that, once I answered those 5 questions, I was able to help other people with this, and also to create an online business, an online wealth creation machine through holistic practices, creating a community. And so these are some of the people in Sydney that we were able to experience and share the Healy with, from biohackers to business people to young startup health practitioners as well, to everyone. Mum and dad, stay at home people. This was before lockdown, right? So we were gathering in groups. And then we started treating everyone. If my friend Brandon, who had that first scan that I showed you in the video at the beginning of this presentation, if he had that reaction of like, oh my gosh, this pinpointed in his scan within 30 seconds that his mum's love came at blackmail and control. And I was like, wow, if it did that for him, pinpointing trauma that he's been working on for over 10 years, spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on helping support his trauma, like help supporting his journey in that, yet he's now used a machine within 30 seconds. It's pinpointed that in 30 seconds flat in what used to pinpoint within 10 years of all this other stuff. This is a game changer. This is going to change the game. This is going to help raise the consciousness of the planet. And from one scan at a time, we've been able to have nearly 7,000 people join the team within 16 months. And so I had a bunch of questions. So I'm going to go through these questions with you to help you understand how it works, and then also share with you how we've then utilized this incredible product to make a difference, to make an impact, to help people's health out of suffering into performance, into possibility. And so we've been able to treat and scan, hundreds and hundreds of people. And from this business model of residual income helped all these other amazing, beautiful people. Then they've gone on and shared it with all these other beautiful, amazing people as well. And this has created residual income. So if you want to create income while you sleep, if you want to create income while you're working on your job right now, an extra couple of $100 a week or a couple of $1,000 extra a week, or tens of thousands of dollars a month to help you get out of your struggles, there's a solution for you. And we'll be getting into that towards the end of after these 5 questions. And so I'd love to ask you a quick poll before we get into this. I'd love to know if there's anyone experiencing a health challenge right now. I've just put into the chat a poll. What is your biggest health challenge right now? And there's energy, sleep, pain, anxiety, skin, fitness, organs, chakras, brain function. And we all are struggling with something with our health right now, right? Whether it's the stress of our job, whether it's the toxic environment we're in. So please jump into there and let us know what your biggest health goals and health challenges are right now. So my first question, guys, was, does this work? Right? Pretty simple. Does this work? And at the time, we didn't have this group, but this group has grown to 55,000 people globally. And it's all the testimonials. These amazing testimonials from skin, hair, nails, fitness, pain. You know, there's all these incredible people who have jumped in here, shared their testimonial on how it supported them out of pain into performance and into possibility. And so the question was, does it work? When I first got it, it helped me reduce tension that I've had in my jaw for over 10 years, TMJ tension. I've always gone to chiropractors. It's cost me hundreds and maybe thousands of dollars to go to these treatments and massage therapists. And so with the Healy, you can actually put sticky pads on that through here with the microcurrent help with pain, help with inflammation. And so within 20 minutes, the tension in my jaw disappeared. And I've helped with my knee from a CrossFit injury, my tennis and golfer's elbow. It's helped dramatically as well. So it took me out of pain. And I thought in that moment, oh my gosh, in that moment, I didn't use a painkiller. I didn't have some crazy cream to help me with my pain. This was frequency. This was energy. And I've just connected it to my body and it's helped me with that. This is amazing. This is going to help so many people. And I thought globally of all the people suffering right now, they're on the couch, they're in bed, they're going to work, they're limping, they've got a sore back sitting down or whatever it is, there's a solution for that. That's just one of the 120 programs. And so my second question was all about the science. I wanted to know, thank you guys for sharing that in the chat, in that poll. Really interesting. Fitness and pain right now. Okay, talking to the right people. And so I wanted to give you guys something really quickly, and this is the Healy Flyer. I'm just going to share this for you. If you want to actually download that, you can. It's in the chat now, or it should be. And that you can download to figure out exactly more about the science and how the Healy works. And so with the disclaimer, in Europe, it's a class 2 medical device for pain, chronic pain, fibromyalgia, skeletal pain and migraine, mental illness such as depression, anxiety, and related sleep disorders. In America, it's FDA cleared, and in Australia, it's considered a holistic wellness device. A lot of the certifications are getting, completed. And so this is what the original machines look like. They're based on a 25,000 euro machine called the Time Waver. You can check out their website. You sit down on the left here, hold the electrodes. It creates a full circuit. It connects you to certain microcurrents that they've been mapping for 15 years, as well as patents that have been around for over 100 years on certain microcurrents. 40 hertz helps with inflammation. 140 hertz helps with something else. 3 hertz helps with something else. And so this is all about tapping into these frequencies and helping your body. Now, the science is backed up by Nuno Nina. He's been using this for over 15 years in multiple clinics throughout Portugal, as well as Dr. Caroline McMacken. She's been using it for sports rehabilitation. She gets called in when the athlete breaks their foot, breaks their ankle, hurts their back or shoulder. She gets called in with these machines to help regenerate them. And so these two amazing people are on the board, scientific medical advisory board within Healy, as well as naturopaths, homeopaths, acupuncturists, epigeneticists, energy medicine practitioners, doctors, right? High-end people. Looking at this, when I first looked at this 15 months ago, before I started sharing Healy, I was like, okay, cool. Like there's a lot of science behind this. And if you go into our groups as well, I can send you more of the peer-reviewed research. And so what this is actually tapping into is what Nikola Tesla would call the secrets of the universe. If you want to find the secrets of our universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. So this device, guys, taps into energy, frequency, and vibration. That's how it works. So imagine having a device like this in your hand, in your pocket, helping you every second of the day. So science now proves everything in the universe, including us, is made up of pure energy. Okay, our body is a quantum biological system made up of many systems. Our tissues and organs are made up of cells. Our cells are made up of molecules. Our molecules are made up of atoms, and the atoms are subatomic particles and energy, which is everything. And so, just to move my little face there, you've got all of these subatomic particles are held together by an electromagnetic bonds, and all these bonds have a resonant frequency and can be measured. And so that's what we're talking about here. We're talking about a device that measures our resonance of our body and personalizes frequencies back to our body to help our body's natural organic healing, to catalyze organic healing. It does two things. It analyzes what's out of balance. My little brother had acne. It pinpointed his acne. My friend had a back pain. It pinpointed his back pain. It then sends frequencies back into the body through wrist straps, ear clips, or sticky pads to regenerate the body. It's personalized frequencies to catalyze organic growth in the body. So do we have your attention? Put a yes into the chat if we've got your attention, if you think this is kind of interesting. Super excited to share with you a little bit more about how this works. And so the bioenergetic programs, immune system, eyes, menopause, flexibility, toxins, all the mental programs for learning, brain function, exam stress for students, fitness programs for stamina, regeneration, protection programs for electrosensitivity, support from coherence, which is helping the body get back into a balanced state, beauty programs for skin, all the chakra programs, wellness for getting rid of toxins. There's programs for everything. And so I couldn't fit all the programs on one page, but that's some of the programs right now. So how does this happen? Let's talk about healing for 2 seconds. Healing takes two things. It takes time and it takes energy. And when you accelerate the time and you accelerate the energy, you increase our ability to heal. Now, healing is broken into 4 components. ATP to that area, cellular energy production, the vascularity, blood supply, collagen, and elastin. So if I broke my wrist, if I had an ability to improve these 4 areas to my wrist, it would speed up the recovery of my wrist, right? That's what healing's all about. So this is accelerating the vascularity, blood supply by 39%, collagen by 14%, elastin by 48%, 20 days of microcurrent. It's unpublished rabbit biopsy by Caroline McMacken. So that's what this does. No pills, no creams. This is microcurrent, millionth of an amp frequency, voltage, electricity. And so this taps into our cells' health as well as our bioenergetic field, the energy around us. Our energy, our heart waves, our brain waves can be measured out of us. It's not just about what's inside of our body. We are an emanating being of light, of frequencies, and there's machines that measure that now. It's just physics. This is not woo-woo. This is just hardcore science. Now, there's the programs that actually help to deliver microcurrents, which are frequencies to increase the membrane potential and the ATP production. We're talking about the ability for the cell to regenerate. We're talking about the ability for the cell to recharge itself, like the battery charger to the phone, like I mentioned, or the battery charger to our laptop. This is plugging our cells into more power. Yes, you eat food. Yes, you do your healthy habits, exercise, breath work, go into nature, sleep, rest, take supplements. These all help our cellular voltage get back in touch with the sun, for example, or going for a swim. You feel regenerated. That's because there's energy in nature. The more we disconnect from nature, the more we're in our offices under fake light, not grounded. We've got routers and 3 and 4 and 5G radiation around us. We're taking ourselves out of that healthy light and into a different, darker light. That's not helping our body regenerate. It's all a light game. And so this was all studied by Professor Robert O'Becker and Bjorn Nordenstrom. So Robert O'Becker had a book, 1985, The Body Electric. Do your research. Don't trust me. Do your research. He talks about, this is the author of the modern electromedical Bible, right? How our body regenerates. He was talking about the limbs of animals regenerating with microcurrent. The limbs of animals regenerating when they didn't regenerate. What the heck? We're talking about plants that regenerate with a certain speed, but they go 3 times faster when they've got certain microcurrents. It's all backed up in science here, guys. If you want the peer-reviewed science, I love the science. I love that book. I bought 2 books. I don't know why I bought 2, but it's a really good book. And then Professor Bjorn Nordenstrom, this guy was, all his research on frequency therapy was neglected, was ignored. He was using frequency therapy for some hardcore diseases when the body was out of ease and it was really struggling. And so the microcurrent within Healy helps to get the cells back into healthy voltage. A healthy cell has -70 and -50 millivolts. That's a healthy communication, ATP production, protein manufacture, synthesis, optimal functioning, which is being alive. Now, if is less than -50 millivolts, aches and pains and inflammation, blood loss, tumor, cell death happens. So we do everything every day to help our cells get healthier, right? So does the Healy. The Healy supports your already healthy habits, breath work, meditation, sleep, rest, getting into nature, put your Healy on as well, and it's going to accelerate, not bypass, but accelerate the cell voltage regeneration. It's the phone charger cord to our cells. Now, in a study of 158 unique Healy users, 15% of people experience a result one time after one application, and then some people need 10 applications to experience a result. Depends on the individual. My friend's back pain went from 9 out of 10 to a 2 out of 10 pain within less than half of a session. And that was one session. He was able to drive. He felt great. He's been getting back into handstands. He's been exercising again. My friend's eyes, within, I think it was just one program, was able to see more clearly and not speak more clearly, see further and less foggy within her vision within one session. This is crazy, right? So whatever your health goals and health challenges are now, you might be taking certain things or have certain practices or going to see people for these challenges. Why don't we look for the answers within and actually recharge the disconnected self or connections within us to regenerate our health first, right? So the question was there science? Is there science? Yes, over 100 years worth of science. So is the product unique? I wanted to know if I was going to share this with other people, was there anyone else out there? What is this question? Any copyright issues regarding the use of the brochure? No, that's all fine. You can use that and use that whenever you like on that brochure. So I'd love to also send you guys the Healy descriptions. So I want to share this with you too. This is going to go into the chat. They're all the Healy descriptions. Have a look at that. Go and look at what does the liver program do? What does the pain program do? What does the energy program do? What does the weight program do? All of the answers are in this one, Healy descriptions and programs. So the third question I had was, is this unique? Timewaver.com, they've been around for 15 years. This is the company that created Healy. Yeah, they're all about innovating and raising the consciousness of the planet. Marcus Schmieke was one of the owners and is the founder. He is the one behind the Timewaver system and also invented the Healy. So he has written over 20 books, translated into multiple languages on physics, consciousness, healing, microcurrent, information field technology. He has his own institute for his own institute for consciousness. So you can look on his website, right? Timewaver.com.au. These machines have been around for already 15 years, and Healy was the baby and the child of these devices. Now, Christian Harper came on board as a Healy investor. He's worth a lot of money, and he's the founder of many businesses and investments that allow him to invest into sustainable technologies like restaurants and things like Healy. So he's behind Healy. And so what really stood out when I looked at Healy was it is network marketing, which means, no one these days trusts advertisements or radio. This isn't a normal business that does this. This comes from a frequency therapy business, but this is all word of mouth. From my testimony to your testimony or to the people that you share it with, this is how this grows. This is a movement. And it's the only medical device and category creator that I know of in this field of network marketing, social selling, that is disrupting multiple industries, fitness, pain, energy, regeneration, learning with microcurrent, right? It's the first portable unit in the whole world. It's the ability to partner, because there's only 150 members right now in the last 18 months, being able to partner with something that's so new and so unique. It's a blue ocean. There's no competition. And so with the markets that are available, we get ours in Australia through Singapore and over to New Zealand. Over, the US has opened, South America, Korea, Mexico. They will be opening later in the year. So that's down the track. Get ready for those. But so is the product unique? Because if you go out to the business, you go to be a coach, or you go and you start selling essential oils, you start selling a cleanse or a program, there's so much competition. You become a practitioner or something, or an entrepreneur these days as a startup. There's so much risk, and there's so much, so many expenses. You got to train, you got maybe employment, you got to employ the team. There's so much behind the scenes work that you got to do. Within this, you just have to share the product. You just have to share this. You don't need to be an accountant. You don't have to be anything special. You just have to love the product and have a hunger to make your life better, and to have a hunger to make other people's lives better. And what I love about this industry, the only way you be successful is by helping other people be successful. And so if you love helping people, this is the perfect perfect space for you. So my fourth question was, if I share this with others, will I receive anything, or will those people that share it, will they receive something as well? And so I'd love to share with you something real quick. So this is the Healy compensation plan. Now, for those of you who want to know, how do you make money from this? How does it actually work? Feel free to download it there. But you get paid in 3 different ways. Upfront commissions from 100 to 500 US. So my first month, I got my machine. I called a couple friends. I said, hey, there's this frequency machine. It's from Germany. It does this, this, and that. Can I send you a video? They said, sure. Cool. They had a look at it. I said, hey, how did you like the video? They said, that was amazing. I want one. In my first month, I sold 6 units. And so I made my investment back for the Healy, and I made a profit my first month during December 2019. And so as those people that I shared it with, they shared it with some people, and then I shared it with more people, and they shared it with people. We're making residual income, which is matching bonuses of 10 and 5% on a team. So say you're helping a team. There's people that come on board. You don't just make an upfront commission. You also make residual and ongoing income. That's what wealth is all about. They say if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you're going to be working the rest of your life. And this gives us an opportunity to make money while we sleep. Every day I wake up, this team is growing, and we're making residual income, which is giving me so much freedom and time to help the team even more. And so it's this perpetual process of creating more time and freedom and helping more people. And so the residual income is working once and getting paid twice. So what most people are in the mind frame of is the mind frame of, I'll work 1 hour, I'll get a job, I'll get 20 hours a week or 40 hours a week. And those 20 hours or 40 hours, you get paid what you get per hour. Unless it's a public holiday, you work overtime, you're only getting paid for the hours that you work. If you work 1 hour and got paid 2 hours, that's a pretty cool concept. Who would like to earn money from working once and getting paid twice and 3 times and 4 times? So there's people in our team earning multiple 6 figures. They're earning, $1,000 or $10,000 or multiple $10,000 months within this organization from sharing Healy. They've never done this business model before. Zig Ziglar talks about it. If you really want to have everything that you want in life, so think of all the things that you want in life. If you help enough other people get what they want, you'll also have what you want. It's all about paying it forward. It's all about contribution. The more we impact and help others, take the focus out of ourselves, put it on other people, something changes. Life, energy, God gives us the energy to help more people if we take our focus off self and onto others. And that's what our team is all about. How do we do that? We give you the systems and scripts. So some people share this and get into this to share because they want to help others, right? They love that. They want to get the Healy for free. They want to get a free Healy. There's bonus Healys. Some people want to do it for fun. They want to meet a supportive community of like-minded people who are into consciousness, raising the consciousness of themselves and making the world a better place. If you're here, I have a suspicion that you want to become the best version of yourself, and you also want to add value to the world. If that's the case, please put a yes into the chat. I believe that most people here that are attracted to this class and our team are people that want to improve themselves and also help others. And also some people that get into this, they want to create a side or a full-time income. We've got some people creating $1,000, $2,000 a month. We've got some people creating, $50,000 a month. So it depends on what level you want to run at. We've got leadership and development, personal development within the team. So some people come in to become better leaders. Some people come in for freedom to spend time with their loved ones. Right now, people are looking for more financial freedom to get out of their own jobs, pay off their debts, to create more of a property, more self-sustaining, getting into the wilderness, more eco-villages, whatever your vision is, that's one of mine. This creates more freedom to do that. And obviously there are ways of paying your debts off quicker with residual income, second streams of income, or this could be a third or fourth stream of income for you. And there's lots of tax benefits from having your own network marketing company as well. So I'm not an accountant, talk to an accountant. So in terms of who recommends this, you've got to imagine if you want to share a product, if people don't share it, then it's not going to be creating residual income. So 94% of people share the Healy. That's awesome. 6% of people don't share it. Now, when you get started, you buy your machine, your resonance, right? You buy your machine, and there's different models. We're going to go through the prices in a second. Now, if you share Healy with 3 people in the first month, you'll get a free one of these. Start with this, share it with 3 people, you'll get another free one. So I did that. And my first month, I got another one, and then I was able to lend that one out to help people use it before they bought it. It was try before you buy. And so what I wanted to show you guys here was, the fast start, the compensation plan I'll put in here as well. That's pretty much all with the brochure, just to give you a bit more understanding. So the question was, do you receive anything for sharing Healy? The answer is 1,000% yes. You don't just get the financial support, but you also get a lot of one-on-one and team training support. Now, for those who come in who just want to utilize the Healy, right? Those health challenges you're going through, things like that, you want to utilize it for your own personal evolution. We give you the product training, there's support, there's development within that every single week. And within that as well, those that go, hey, I want to share this with others, they go on to joining our other trainings on a Monday. ABC Monday is all about structures and systems. And so we help people with vision, with skills, with social media, with presenting, belief work, leadership, coaching on one-on-one and in group environments. Those that do really well with this, if you're out there and you're usually into personal growth, you have a growth mindset, and you're always asking the question of, I want to keep improving, or that you see challenges as a way of learning and growing, then you're going to do really well within this. Whether you do this as a business or something else, if you have a growth mindset, you're going to move through those challenging times a lot more effectively. And so if you have a growth mindset, that's amazing. Now, for those who have more of a fixed mindset, if you guys avoid challenges, if you believe that talent is innate, if you give up easily, if you blame, justify, complain a lot, or if you say, why should I even bother? This is a frequency therapy machine, cool, whatever. If that's you, that's fine. That's more of a fixed mindset. Then definitely start with the Healy. This is going to give you programs to analyze your chakras, the trauma, what's going through you emotionally to help you move through that quicker. That's going to help you a lot. Start with the product. If you have a growth mindset, start with the product too. You're going to accelerate your own personal evolution, but also you're going to do a lot more. You're going to be a lot more effective when sharing the Healy if you have a growth mindset, because like in anything, there's challenges, and challenges come in all businesses. So in terms of support and training, we have multiple live calls Mondays and Fridays here in Australia. Anyone in the team, anyone the greater team of Healy can jump on. They're in our group. So there's lots of training without a doubt. Now, this team, when you get to meet some of them, you'll see that they're all heart-centered leaders. I think the biggest epidemic right now is a lack of leadership, or the people who are in powers of leadership are sharing messages that are lies. And so we are all about truth, co-creation, love, and pioneering something new. We are the early adopters. We are the people that kind of get it before the rest. And so if any of this resonates with you, guess what? We want you. We actually want you to partner with us, message us, get connected. And how I'd like to share that with you guys is offer you guys a free scan. Okay, so this is the free scan right here. I'm just going to put this into the chat. Click on the get a scan, and that will link you into my calendar to book in for a time for you and I to experience the Healy together. I'll walk you through it, send you the emails, I'll help you test drive the Healy. You get an idea of exactly how it works. And so so if anyone wants to jump on a scan with me, please just book in. We'd love to walk you through it. If anyone else has invited you to this webinar and it was like, hey, this person invited me, go back to them and they can give you the scan. Okay. Now, the 5 biggest questions, we're going to get into a couple of business focused questions in a second, but the 5 questions I had about the product as a recap: does it work? Yes. Is there science? Yes. Is this product unique? Definitely. If I share this with others and help others share, do I make anything? Yes, a lot. Is there support and training? Yes, there is lots of support and training. Okay. Now, when getting into this, for those of you who might be in business already, this would be really beneficial. Or if you've been in, or you're just getting into building your own business, just know in any industry, there's ups and downs. Now, in this industry, there's 4 phases. And for anyone to be successful, it's all about focus and rest. Focus and rest. And what goes up, we're going to go like this. We're going to keep ascending. But there's times that you come down. Within our team, we work on 90-day goals, 90-day sprints. And within that, there's momentum. So the 4 phases is that in a network marketing company, there's a formulation of the product. There's a concentration of the first 1 to 3 years is all about figuring it out. So the Healy is going through that right now, or is actually kind of just getting over that. That was Healy 1.0. We're now birthing 2.0, Healy 2.0. That's what we're voyaging through right now. And for those who stick around, there's massive growth and momentum and stability. So what this looks like is, in the beginning, there's high excitement. It's like, oh my God, this is amazing. And this product will always be amazing. Now, what goes up must come down. There was some challenges the first couple of years. Let me be real, right? Delivery, customer service challenges. They're getting so much better. And so within that, most people quit when it gets challenging. Most people go, oh, it's not for me. This is another example of it not being my thing. And they go, okay, I'm out. Tick, done, move on. But for those who stick around, the growth momentum is so worth it. There's massive growth, massive stability over the next 10 years plus. This is over $100 million business right now. Healy created that last year, over $100 million. And then we're going in the next 5 years to be $1 billion a year company. So that's what we're all voyaging with. Now, the 8 levels of success, okay? These are some steps in any business, any entrepreneurial journey, especially within what we do. We like to keep it simple. We're going to hold the vision really strong. We're going to link arms with 5 people. We're building our personal brands. We show you how to build a personal brand. We show you ways of staying high vibe, plugging into the system, and we talk about duplication. So being healthy, being wealthy only happens when you can help other people be healthy and be wealthy. It's cool to be healthy, great. It's great to be wealthy yourself, but true wealth and true health is when you can share it. And so we show you how to duplicate that within and help other people. You know, within our team, there's so many people paying off their bills, paying off, debts. They're paying their rents. They're helping their family, their friends. They're putting more organic food on the table. They're traveling more. All these different things that we aspire for. Extra income can actually help with that. So building a community and leaders. So that's really what we're all about. And really the question for you guys is, what is your next step? We want to partner with you guys, as we said, if you're wanting to work with us. And it's really simple. Request a one-on-one call or a scan. Try the machine out. When you get started, you get a 14-day money-back guarantee. So if you don't like it after 2 weeks, purchase your Healy. Don't like it after 2 weeks, send it back, get your money back. Worst case scenario, you get your money back. Nothing to lose. And you've experienced something new, and you've said yes, and you went for it, and that was a great thing. Great, cool. For those who actually want to continue on this journey, you could keep Healy your little secret. Use it to help your health. That's great. You could share it with a few people. That's perfect. Or if you want to really be a part of this movement with us, to helping people self-heal at home, then jump into our trainings and learn and grow. And so when you get started, what do you receive? You get your Healy, okay? You get all the attachments and everything, a 2-year warranty, 14-day money-back guarantee, ongoing tech support, business training, one-on-one group coaching, lifetime Q&A groups, community online and offline. There's all the support that you need. Now, with the Healy, when I got the Healy, it was 2,500 US, 2,500 euros, which is about 4,000 Australian dollars. But right now with the promotion, you can save a lot of money. Okay, so there's 4 units of the Healy. The lowest one is not on here because that's not part of the promotion. You'd rather the other ones. With the promotion right now, the Holistic Health Plus, and the Resonance, they all save between $470 to $1,000 to $1,500. Okay, so the Healy Resonance is usually, this is the only one that scans, does the scanning, the chakras, the information field that we were talking about before. That's $2,357 US, right? It's down to $1,400 US. The Holistic Health is $1,400 down to $1,942, and then the US is $942. So this is. And then those other prices are the Aussie prices. Just the design didn't work there. So depending on the exchange rate and the shipping, that's how much the Healy is going to be, guys. Now, go back to the person that invited you here or book in a scan with myself. Happy to get started and show you how the Healy works. Yeah. All right. Let me just figure that out. Cool. Awesome. Now, within Healy, this is the first generation, right? I've been a part of this for 15 months, and they've now brought out the Healey Coil, which is an attachment that goes on the back side of the Healy between that little gap that you can see there, that instead of wearing the wrist straps, it emanates with a coil certain frequencies that create a field of energy based on the microcurrent. So this is what it does, okay? I'm going to send you in the files here really quickly. Stop sharing, the Healy Coil share. Feel free to download this. This is the Healy Coil. Can you guys see that? Hopefully you guys can see that in the files. Stop sharing. It's sharing right now, apparently. So if you click on that, you can download the brochure to understand the Healy Coil. What this does, it has 2 coils inside of it, and it plugs into the microcurrent and actually creates a magnetic field around the Healy. So you don't have to use, thanks Karen, thanks Ray. So you don't have to actually use the microcurrent, so the cords. You can just use the coil. So you can put it on your elbow if it's sore. You can put it on your knee if it's sore. You can put it on your foot or ankle without the cords, and this will emanate the Healy based on this Healy coil. There's 2 coils that create a field, magnetic field. That's what Nikola Tesla talks about. And that's what Healy have designed, innovated, and it's brilliant. It's super practical. It's not available yet. Once you get your Healy, there's actually a promotion, right? So say you get your Healy, and right now you share Healy with 4 people before 30th of April, you get one of these coils for free. If you buy your Healy now, you share Healy with 8 people, they purchase any of the Healys, you're going to get 3 coils, right? You're also going to get a bonus Healy as well, that Healy resonance. So the possibilities right now, you're going to get, if you join today, you're going to get plugged into the system. We're going to show you with the coaching. You help connect us with people that you want to help as well. We show you these webinars as well. We do this every single Tuesday, 11 a.m. Brisbane time. That same link to use to register. Just register again. If those that miss this recording will get the email as a recording in 3 hours. And then that will be available for 48 hours. And those that join this week, right, will go a part of our training. But those that join next week will be under you and the team. And those that join the week after, you'll have other people in your team. This is growing so fast that it's crazy. And so in the future, you know how I showed you there's certain prices for the Healy? The Healy Resonance is $2,500 US right now. With the promotion, it's about $1,400 US. So you're saving like $900 US in the promotion right now. So $1,400. After the new system in a couple of months, they're going to change the structure. So it's going to be going to 4,169 euros, which is about 6,400 Australian dollars, about 4,200 US dollars. Plus there's subscriptions being added, right? But if you start with the Healy Resonance now, you don't have to pay those subscriptions later on. Okay, so everything these days is a subscription, and this allows people more choice, more variety, helping them with their budget. If money isn't a problem, start with the Healy Resonance. If money is a bit of a challenge, start on the lower ones, but just know in the future there's going to be subscriptions based on more programs. So if you don't want something, you don't have to get it, but it's totally optional. And ongoing per month will be 40 to 60 euros, depending on which machine that you start with. But at the moment, if you get the professional, which is the Resonance now, later on will be the professional, then you don't have any ongoing costs. So really what I'm saying is the Healy Resonance, which is 1,400 US right now, will eventually be 4,000 US later in a couple of months, around September when they change the plan. And so that's how effective the Healy is. Just so you guys know, it is so effective. It is amazing. That's how much it's worth, right? Every single year. And so just to kind of recap, I'm going to go back a couple of slides just to give you those prices again. If anyone has any questions, please put it into the chat. We've covered those 5 questions. We've covered what you guys get when you join the team. We've covered how to be successful. Okay, some of the major, I guess, traits. And within that, a friend of mine, Brandon, has never done network marketing before, always knew about network marketing. He used the Healy, had this great transformation emotionally and physically. And from that, he and I teamed up. He's amazing. He's got this heart of gold, and he went out and we did events. We did event after event after event. We shared it with all of Sydney and all of Melbourne and here in Queensland. And he was able to create, he's made over $100,000 his first year within Healy, Australian dollars. That's amazing. That's amazing. First year into this, never done network marketing before, never done any of this stuff before. My other friend, Alex, he used to do some events, He had a bit of a podcast. He had tried network marketing in the past, but didn't sell one unit of like a water filter. Got into Healy. He sold like 47 units. And from that, he now has thousands of people in his team. He's now creating this residual income, working in Bali, traveling, doing his podcast, doing his events, more time freedom, digital nomad style. We have, multiple people in the team who do this part-time as well. So people that have just got on board, they've linked me up with a couple of people. Tony, right? Tony connected me with 20 people within 2 weeks. 14 of those 20 people bought a Healy. He made his money back. He then got profit, and he's gone on to help nearly 50 people. And from that, there's probably nearly 1,000 people in his team. It's crazy. This is a product that you cannot help but share. When looking at this, if I looked and I was like, if you really look at this, how could I not share this? I'm into health and wellness. This is a health and wellness device where someone utilizes it. They buy it once, the whole family uses it, and they can use frequency therapy and be aligned with the community and get training and personal development, create a side income if they want. It's totally optional. Depending on their hard work and energy and effort, they will create an income that would surpass anything they've ever done before. When I got involved with this, 3 months in, my first month I earned more money than I ever have in any business in a month. And then 3 months in, doubled that. And then going on 6 months in, we've got, 6 months in, I think there was like 4,000 people joined. And then in the last 6 months, 3,000 people, 4,000 people. Yeah, 3,000 people have joined. This is not stopping. This is only getting better. The customer service, some of the tech support, that's improving. They're integrating Zoom call support now. So if you got a tech support, check in with Zoom. There's going to be live support in real time. And so that's going to be supported. All the distribution, stuff like that. You don't need to hold any stock. The company hold the stock. They just send it to people. All we do is we get paid to talk to people, share our story, share some videos, say, hey, how did you like it? Come check this webinar out. And so if you wanted to be on this webinar next week after you join with Healy, just register again. You're going to get these emails. If you don't like these emails, just unsubscribe. But share this link with whoever you like, and we'll help you get started within the team, getting the results with the Healy, and also sharing this around. But more importantly, I'd like to finish off with one last quote. And here's the quote. Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They are not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify them, or vilify them. The only thing you can't do is ignore them, because they change things. They push the human race forward, and while some see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. And so for a long period of time, guys, I felt like I was the crazy one within my group. I thought, why don't they want to do the things that I want to do? Why don't people want to be a part of the things that I want to do? And I felt that I was swaying into these things that I didn't want to do. And I was like, I wasn't fulfilled. And I was like, I'm living someone else's life right now. I'm not living my life. And so I started to surround myself with people that aligned with things that I enjoyed. My whole life changed. People, scenarios, my health, my wealth, my whole aspect, my relationships all improved as a result of surrounding myself with new people. Thank you. I'm an energy machine. Thank you, Regina. Yes, it's manufactured, produced in Germany. And so this is all about energy. This is an energy game. Business is an energy game. If your business isn't succeeding, it's not due to the economic situation. It's not due to some kind of outside force. It's due to our own energy. If our energy is low, we can't perform. We can't be creative. We can't innovate. We can't bring forward our genius if our energy is low. Health is the number one wealth. Our vision is to co-create the healthiest and wealthiest people on the planet. If you're truly healthy, you're actually wealthy. This whole be wealthy thing, there's a lot of hard work and energy and tears and judgment and failure and criticism that goes along this journey, guys. You see that you ever seen that photo, which is like the iceberg? At the top of the iceberg is success and fame and money and glory and appreciation. But underneath the big iceberg, under the water, is heartache, tears, headache, stress, worry, losing friends, losing relationships. Now, that's traditional business. The best thing about network marketing is that we get aligned with a highly skilled group of people that support us every step of the way. And so it's like, hey, do you guys want to sprint this next 90 days? Do you want to create a financial home run, right? The next 90 days? Is this something you guys want to do? And so I'd love to ask you guys this question on this little poll. So I'm going to reset this poll. And I'm going to ask you guys a question here. So I'm going to start this poll, publish. So would you like to have both a health and wealth transformation in 2021? That's this year. Yes or no? Just jump into the chat. And that's what we're really aiming to do. I'm looking for 5 people personally within the team. If you're already part of Healy, get onto our calls and trainings. If you're new to this and you're like, I don't even know why I'm here, book in a scan, right? On the email that comes through in a couple of hours, you'll get an opportunity to say, hey, I want to book in a scan with me. Or if someone else introduced you to this webinar, go back to them and say, hey, I jumped in this webinar with this crazy guy, Zach, and he shared some really cool stuff about Healy. Can you send me some more information? Can I get a scan from you? So go back to the person that invited you, if that was the case as well. And so when you get started within this, guys, I'll share with you the training, right? This is actually, that's not it there. The training is here. If you've been a part of Healy for a while, or you're jumping on this for the second time, you joined last week, you've got some people here, this is the training you want to go through. I'm going to publish it now. There we go. Hopefully it pops up. So this is a complete product and biz training. It's to help you master your Healy device, so helping you with your get the most out of the machine and how to utilize it, how to use the app, all the how-tos, troubleshooting, tech support, all that. And then the 5 steps to help you earn your first $1,000 and the other steps to help you earn your first $10,000 program training. That's all in that website. So just click on that, get started, and that will take you to the website, and that'll help you with the training. Save that link, send it to your team, go through it this week, sign up to the free challenge that we have there as well on the 10K. It's going to send you an email every day for 21 days to train you on how to do this. And yeah, thank you guys so much for jumping on. For those of you who want to reach out, reach out. And for those of you who are like, hey, thank you so much, but this is not for me, totally cool too. We're going to support you with your decision. But we're going to see you this Friday. For any of you who are going to be a part of our training, this Friday, jump into the Quantum Business Group, Quantum Hack Your First 10K. We're going to be in circle with Brandon himself, taking us through a process of transformation. That's really what it's all about. This isn't just about business and life. This is about our own emotional state. And so I'd love you guys to join that. We also have our other group. We're going to be sharing other information in here, learning about the science, learning about the peer-reviewed research, all that type of stuff. Jump into that group and you search science in that group. You're going to find the science documents, or personally message me. I can send them to you as well. Lastly, if you're wanting to get the scan and that link didn't work for you, I'll just quickly send this to you. And you can book in for a one-on-one scan with me. Here we go. That's my link, personal link. If you want to book in to meet me in person, we can give you a walkthrough. But obviously, if you were invited by somebody else, please go and get a scan from them. So, guys, this webinar, which is how to co-create a 6-figure-a-year business, is all about aligning with one thing. Focusing in on one product, one mission, one solution for the world. If we're focusing on 10 different solutions and trying to share them with the world, you can only get so far. If we focus on one, like a spear, we're focusing on one thing. This is what this is about. Focusing on Healy, 6 to 12 months. Let's work together. Let's help you co-create that 6-figure-a-year income. That first $1,000 month, that first $10,000 month, that first multiple 5-figure month. Let's work together. Stay with one thing, focus. When you look at, I don't agree with horse racing. But when horses race, they race with blinders on. They have these little cuffs like this headset that blocks them from looking left and looking right. And these horses are amazing, right? I don't agree with horse racing and betting, but how they run, they're focused on one thing, they're going, and they get there, right? And they give it their all, and they're 100%. That's what you need to give to business, is a mindset of pure focus, okay? And on our trainings, we talk about that. The 3 things to be successful is a change in mindset, a new thinking structure, right? Finding your genius in your own mindset. What are you really good at? Focusing in on that. Journey of 1,000 miles, starts with 1 step. We're then talking about skills to build confidence. You need confidence, and the way that you build confidence is through skills. There's only 8 skills to learn in order to master this. We're going to be covering that on next week's training. As well as the last part, the 3rd part, is strategy. Once you have your mindset, once you have the skills, and these are all learned. People aren't born with these skills. These are all developed through conditioning, time, resources, listening to the right people, and taking action. These skills can be learned. And so like any business, like in basketball or in any sport, there's skills: dribbling, shooting, passing, running, all these drills. Business is the same. And it's those that are able to copy what other people are doing and utilize what we've already laid out. You don't need to recreate the wheel, right? We've got the path laid out. We've got the actual cart. We've got the vehicle. It's all about you jumping in and accelerating with us. And the skills, the mindset, skills, and strategy are all there. How do you then share this message with the world? We go through all that, the social media training. It's like absolutely amazing what this whole team, not just me, the whole team has created. People have given their trainings on social media. People have given their trainings on marketing. People have given their trainings on mindset and, how to utilize this if you're a healer or a coach. Like, this is a co-creation. This is amazing. And everyone out there listening, you guys have something to give. Whether it's helping one person, whether it's helping 100, whether it's helping, a whole movement of people, everyone can do this. And if people are willing enough to look crazy enough for long enough and be excited enough longer than other people, you're going to win, right? So obviously I'm ranting here. This has nothing to do with the slides. I just, are really passionate about this. We're offering this to everyone, part of the team. I'm going to take away all these polls and slides. And just want to thank you guys for jumping on. And we look forward to seeing you here next week and the week after and the week after that to learn and grow and to support you on your journey. Thank you so much for your time. Bye-bye.